Well, tomorrow, the D.C. Council is talking about two different youth curfew proposals. One would extend the emergency order to allow special curfew zones through the summer. There's also an option to make curfew zones permanent. Our Rafael Sanchez-Cruz has been following this closely as well. And Rafa, we know this has been a contentious issue. Any idea on where things might land tomorrow?
Yeah, Zoe, we're still talking about it. The D.C. Council didn't have the votes 3 weeks ago, which is why they delayed the vote until tomorrow. Today, D.C. Council Chairman Phil Mendelson says he's confident the permanent bill will advance. The permanent proposal needs the approval of just 7 council members to move to a second vote. As for the emergency proposal, which requires only 1 vote but 9 council members, Mendelson says there's still conversations happening and potential amendments that they're working on. So the chairman did not go into detail about what those amendments look like. The point of contention continues being the youth curfew zones. Those are the areas declared by DC police where anyone younger than 18 is not allowed to gather in groups of 8 or more as early as 8 p.m. ANC commissioners who live in neighborhoods like Navy Yard and even Mayor Muriel Bowser say these zones are necessary to deter teen takeovers. Advocacy groups have questioned the effectiveness of these zones because, despite them, teen takeovers continue happening. So last week I spoke to the advocacy group Black Swan Academy, which is doing a huge push today to stop both of these proposals.
We've heard time and time again from the council that they're trying to stop these large youth gatherings. Well, those haven't been stopped by the curfew, right? They've been happening regardless of these curfew zones being declared. So that behavior hasn't stopped. We haven't seen the sort of chaotic release of young people from large events be ameliorated or improved in any way. So that hasn't stopped. So I would ask them, like, what actually has improved based on the curfew?
I will remind you that although the council delayed the vote 3 weeks ago through an executive order, Mayor Muriel Bowser allowed curfew zones to continue through May 1st. Now, sources are telling me she's putting a lot of pressure on the council to get both of these measures approved. And Zoe, she also announced last week that she's investing more money to expand summer programming. This might be, just the tipping point to get those votes she needs.
Yeah, this council hearing is going to be interesting, to say the least, tomorrow. All right, Rafa, we know you'll be following it for us. Thank you.